G'day, Ben from Melbourne here, and today I'm going to do a vinyl pickups, vinyl haul, whatever you like video. This is for the month of October, not as much this month. Well, you be the judge of that. Compared to the last few months, it's probably not because things have got a little bit out of control. So let's get straight into it with a couple of newies. Of course, these are all Australian. First one is the new Pipe Eye record. I think this might be his fifth one. Of course, this is Cook Craig from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and this record's called Pipe Defy, and it's on the P Doom label, which seems to be the new label that the Giz and all of their cruise solo projects are all coming out on lately. Interestingly, most of these are Pipe Eye albums, that is, are a complete Cook Craig affair, but this one he's got Cavs, Michael Cavanagh, the drummer from the Giz, playing on this one as well. And Joey Walker had mixed and mastered the album, another Giz luminary, one of the guitarists there. So yeah, bit of an in-house job here. Let's have a little bit of wordage on the back there. That's psychedelic, so psychedelic it's gone white, this inner. So, but it is a lovely coloured vinyl as usual. Very orange there. I'm not sure. I usually give everything on P Doom crazy names for the colour. Like this is probably called Sunburnt Toast with Marmalade on it on their website. Anyway, yeah, if you like previous Pipe Eye records, you'll dig this. It's full of catchy, sugary, infectious hooks. Just lots of good fun, basically. Next up, this is an EP from Zom Beaches when they were called Zom Beaches. I know I already showed this on another video, the EP one, but it did just come in October. If you like, yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, I was going to say post-punk, but every record made after punk is technically post-punk. But you know what I mean, bit of punk edge, bit of new wave, bit of, that kind of thing that we love here on this here channel. This is on Sacred Blue Records. Their full-length record that came out this year as well is great. This is from 2018, and what do you know, mastered by Mikey Young. So that's the sign of tasty goodness. And this is beautiful. Lilac, let's call that lilac. Very nice coloured vinyl there. And now for a few reissues. So very happy to see this one, the Great Machine Translations double album. This is called 7/7. Bit of a indie classic this. Great songwriter. Not sort of, I was going to say not full on, but it's not mellow either. There are some beautiful songs on this too. It's like not like put you to sleep mellow, but yeah, really, really good. This one's released on Spunk and Happiness Records, as you can see up there above the stupid barcode. So, when did this originally come out? 2007, I think. It's nice gatefold too. Beautiful stuff. And just on the black vinyl, but quite nice labels. I'm not expecting the other record to be on another colour, but it might have different labels. No! Oh. More of them green things. Sure, it's very artistic. Now, continuing the reissue campaign for the early Church albums is their album Seance, which I think is their third record. I think it is, yeah. I think it's the one after the first two. That's great pivot there. So you didn't realise I couldn't remember the name of the Blurred Crusade is the one this is after, I think. Anyway, fantastic stuff. This early period of the church is brilliant. I really love these records. I do have original list, but I wanted to get the reissues because, just to see what they sound like as, in comparison, because they have been remastered as well. And, it's on beautiful matching. Look at that pink vinyl. Like, the whole package has been put together really well. I'll just give you a bit better look at the cover. So Seance, that cover, really is why I think the church got a bit of a goth following there. There they are on the back. Cool picture there. That's pretty. I think that's the original band, Richard Plug and Marty Wilson Piper and Steve Kilby, of course, and the other one. No, I'll tell you. Peter Copes. How could I forget the other guitarist? That's terrible. This one was mixed, engineered and produced by none other than Lick. I was going to call him Lick Nule, but it's Nick Lune, who did Nick Cave records. He worked with some of the more recent Nick Cave albums, and also famously in the 80s worked on Midnight Oil's 10, 9, 7, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit of wordage there as well. Just really nice put together package. And now the last ones are some second-hand things I've picked up. A few 12 inches. Probably could have shown these for the great Brian Embryonic Robot. But anyway, I did what I did. First up, the legendary Died Pretty with Whitlam Square. Don't know what the hell that was in the background there. Hopefully the building's still standing around me when I look out the door. This is on Beggars Banquet. So it got the tracks, a ballad, Is There Anyone as well. And let's have a little look on the inside. So that's your, Beggars Banquet label of the time. And next up, another 12-inch Egg Cooper this time. Not a soul around. Oh, check that out, Mike Carlson. Boobies. You're not the only one who shows the rude covers on their channel. So this is on the great Hot Records Australian label. Released a whole stack of Ed's albums with Laughing Clowns and also his solo stuff, and a heap of other legendary Australian bands. So this is, got Not a Soul Around and backed by also Spratch, the king of Euro Disco. And on the other side, it's Electrical Storm and Without Your Mirror. So this one's, 87 this come out, but some of those songs are a bit older than that. And here's like the label, the True Tone label, which is on some of these, I think, internationally. It says Hot Record on there, but I think, I don't know, I'm confused now. I think the True Tone is like the international arm, or was. Someone who's very finicky will say that in the comments, because it's just people like that who just, they got to let you know. They feel it's their duty that if you don't know, they need to let you know, because otherwise the universe will, will fall into a black hole or some fucking shit like that. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Next up is the great Lipstick Killers with Mesmerizer. This has got their most famous song, Hindu Gods of Love, on it. I think, I don't know much about this one. I think it's kind of is it a comp? This looks like it's got a bit of stuff. Yeah, like things recorded live on here as well. This is on Citadel Records. Brilliant Australian band, Lipstick Killers. there's the great Citadel label, always a sign of tasty goodness, that label. And then a real ripper, garage rock, rave up, a reissue, 80s reissue, I think, on the great Raven label of the band The Pleasers, a midnight rave with The Pleasers. This is a killer record. They always have great info, little essays on there, tell you about the band's history. The awesome Raven label there. So sort of a comp of their stuff. Cool pink late Raven label on that. As you know, Late Raven's the one that I've featured quite a bit with these like reissues. They were an 80s label. I think they might have went into the 90s a little bit as well. This one came out in 1987, but this is all 60s garage stuff, a comp of all their stuff. But Raven's, you know, done a ton of great reissues of Australian stuff. I wish they were still around, or I wish there was an equivalent that would keep this stuff in print, because this is now getting quite old because a lot of it was released in the 80s. And speaking of Raven, here's a great comp of The Master's Apprentices, Hands of Time, again on Raven. And this is just killer. You know, it opens with Undecided, Buried in Dead, Wars, or The Hands of Time. It's like, you know, smashes you over the head with great garage rock there. But it goes through, covers a bit of ground into the, goes from, 66 to 72. So it's also got Because I Love You, which was like a well-known song used in 5,000 ads. It's got pictures of all the lineups there, and underneath it's got a number corresponding, so you know who was who in the band at the time. Inside, we've got a great gatefold, which, as usual, stacks of great information on these Raven records. And this one's on a yellow label. There you go. And one more to go, another compilation. Even though I got all their records, I couldn't help myself. It's sort of good to have all the singles on one album, and that, of course, is the recently issued compilation just called Lime Spiders, the singles. And yeah, the blurb on here says 10 gems spanning the band's recording career from indie to major labels. So yeah, so it starts off with 25th Hour and Slave Girl, Out of Control, and then we end up with Volatile, Other Side of You, Cherry Red. So covers the full gamut. It's just, you know, it's just one LP, so it's short and sharp. Probably got all their best songs from their latest stuff. Got a little, sort of tells you a little bit about each song on the other side there. This is put out through, it says it was all remastered, I guess originally released on Green Records, Citadel Records, Virgin Records, and where's the bit I'm looking for? Let's have a look inside. I think it's gonna say, look at that. Of course it's got to be lime for the Lime Spiders. Well, I am thoroughly flummoxed. Doesn't actually say that I can see what label it is. This one has come out on. It just tells you what the original stuff came out on. Yeah, there's a website for the guy who did the graphics and a website for the guy who did the mastering, but that's it. Anyway, and yeah, not a lot of info in this, not like essays and stuff you get in Raven, but it's the tunage that you want, man. First and foremost. Anyway, that's about it for this month. If there is a little bit tacked on the end of this, not sure if there will be. There's just a couple of things I was waiting on, and this, because this is filmed just a couple of days before the end of the month, so they might sneak their way in. If not, they're going to be part of November. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.